Hello, and welcome back to another video with me, Dark Twisted Gamer. And I've done it! I've finished my game. I've finished the entire story. All of it is completely done, and once you get to the very end, it's complete. But I've had a few comments of people asking how to do certain parts in my game, and I know I've gone back and changed quite a bit. So that's why today I'm going to go through the entire game, level 0 to 50. And it will save me having to make a compilation video later on, so I thought I'd do it all in one video. And refresh myself, and refresh you guys with all the levels. So why don't we hop into it? In level 0, you've got these arrows that show you a general direction on where to go. So, sometimes, like, they're only a general directions and stuff. It's still a maze. Like, the other portal. Yeah, all the portals make a sound when you're close by, so I believe it. Well... So, for level 1, you have to find a subway, and there will be an escalator nearby, and that will take you up to the portal. Now, the objective system gives you a bit of extra help. Like, we want to get to sector D5 or C6, and there'll be a hole in the wall that takes you out of the garage and into the mall section. Now, it looks like we're starting on the 6th floor in D sector, so we just have to go down, and along this wall around here, as we can see right here, there is a hole in the wall, and it will take us to the exit. So we have the subway, and then facing head-on, go up the escalator and to the right. Here we go, here's the portal. This level is very simple. You just have to stay away from the smilers. But you want to head down this hallway. The only way you can go right away. Eventually you'll come to this intersection, and the exit is down here. You could take a direct route, but there are a few smilers guarding the exit. So you can go around the maze-like sections and try and dodge them. It is quite difficult though, so... like that. They are have gone away. It'd be easier to come through here. Just so creepy seeing a smile come out of the darkness. They kind of attack each other. You keep on going, and then you go in this room. There is an entity that hangs out in here, but you're going to want to go to the other side of the room and crouch and crawl in the pipe. So level 3 is the electrical station, and it's just a maze of different brick hallways. There is an entity in this level called the Mimic, and so basically when it kills you, it steals your skin so it looks like you. The only way to tell that it is not you is because there's no username on it, so it makes it harder in multiplayer. But what you're going to want to do is head down the hallways and try and find the light section of the map. Well, we're gonna have to go, 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 go. And we chose the wrong way. If you find this light section, you see there's a light here. And there's a... oh, come on! Oh look, here's the light section. And if you go... or you see crates, and then you go down this corner and up these stairs and go through the door, and then there's a portal. So level 4 is the abandoned office, and there is nothing that will hurt you in this level. It is completely devoid of all entities. So basically, what you're going to want to do in this level is you're going to want to find the elevator, but you're also going to need to find a power switch, because the power to the elevator is turned off, and the switch to flip it on is broken. So you're gonna have to find the replacement switch down one of these hallways. So if you find this set of desks in a pyramid shape, then you'll find the lever on one of them, You can take it and head back to the elevator. You'll find it here in this big, open-ish room. You just want to try and click on the handle, and it'd be hard to just keep on trying. And then you can insert the new switch and flip it, turn on the power, and you can call the elevator. And here we go. Here's the elevator. Okay, so level 5 is a hotel from the 1920s. And what you're going to want to do first is try and find the office where the manager resides in, and he is part squid. It'll be the office is the only room in the entire building that doesn't have this glowing window on top. And you want to hit no, because if you hit yes, then he'll take you out back and eat you. But you want to decline his offer, and then once he leaves, you want to come over quickly to his desk and get the boiler room key and get out before he returns. Now you gotta find the right hallway. Look, we did. We unlock it. Oh look, the squid guy's coming. Just gonna go in. So basically what you want to do is head to the back left corner of the room, and there'll be a secret wall right here. All the way around. Through the portal. The level 6 is called Lights Out, and it is extremely dark. There is a little glow around the player, but you can also use your flashlight to be brighter, or if you use your camera, it amplifies the little bit of light you got around you. But your goal is to try and find some stairs that head into the water, and there is the Obunga entity on this level. Oh, there's Obunga again. Might just have to give up. Oh, there it is, finally. This is the exit. It's just a staircase into some water. Level 7 is Backrophobia, and it's just a humongous ocean. If you were to go through this door, you'll drop right down into the water below. And this boat is just a trick. You just want to go straight on down. Ocean floor right below the door. So once you get into the cave, you just want to keep on swimming and go around to the left. You'll keep going left, and you'll find this hole in the floor. Now you're in a maze, and you want to get to the... just find the exit somewhere around. Oh, I hear it. There it is. Level 8 is a humongous cave system. Once you jump down where you spawn, you want to go around the corner to spawn, and then you'll come to this big intersection, and you'll want to turn left. And keep on going until you find this area where it drops down. Keep on going down it. You're going to go around this corner, and there'll be an intersection, and you're just going to keep on going straight through it. And then you're going to get to this big, massive open area that you can't really see in. But you're going to then turn and hug the right wall. You're going to find the scientist, and you're going to take the keycard from him, and head back to the intersection near spawn. You're just going to go the opposite way, so go to the right. You're going to find the wall. You're going to scan your keycard here, so you can open the door. And then you're going to keep on going straight down the slope until eventually you hit this humongous drop. And you're just going to jump down the hole. It's going to look identical to the layout the first drop. So you're going to go around the corner, and it'll be an intersection just like the first one, and you're just going to go left. You're going to go around the corner, and find the exit. So level 9 is called the neighborhood, and it is a huge area, a huge neighborhood that has a eyeball that's going around guarding it. You do not want to get stuck in his sight, or he will eliminate you. But the first objective has directions to get to the Mag Mansion, which is the key to beating this level. Now this level has two different ways. You can either go to level 10 or level 11. But both require you to get to the Mag Mansion first. But what you're going to want to do is head out onto the road and then turn left, follow the directions, and then at this first intersection you're going to turn right. Then at this intersection you're going to continue going straight. You see this park and you're going to come past it. Next intersection you're going to want to turn left. Oh no, here comes the entity. Dang it. So at this intersection where you see the fence, you're going to want to turn left. Oh shoot. Keep going straight through it. And you'll see this construction zone. You're going to want to keep going past it. You're going to keep going straight until you eventually hit the corner of the map. And now, at the corner of the map, there'll be 3 different houses that you have to search in order to get the 4-digit code to the Meg Mansion. The first one is this brick house. You're going to want to go upstairs and go down around this corner of this hallway and take the first door on the right. Oh, look, we got the code right away. It's 7456. Your house right here. You have to go inside. And you're going to head to this hallway behind by the piano, and head to the very end and turn left and take this door right here, and it would be on one of these walls. So up the stairs, turn left, take this door right here, and it will be on this back wall right there. Once you've gotten your code, mine is 7456, you're going to go around the corner into this last house I showed you, and you'll see the fence to the Meg Mansion, and you're just going to keep going around it until you find the gate. And you're just going to turn left on it, and keep going straight until you find the gate. Then you're going to enter the code you found. 7, 4, 5, 6. Mansion, go upstairs. So you're going to go straight and turn right around this corner and head in this door right here. And you're going to head up and enter, you're going to click on this mouse. And you're going to enter the code into this keypad. And the gate will be open. Circle right here that you saw, and head over to this big gate that's now open. And you're going to continue down that path, and it will take you to level 10. To get to a level 11 and skip level 10, you're going to go to the left now, and you're going to take this first door on the right. Inside, you will find this closet, and you can search through it, and you'll get a level 5 Meg ID card. And so now you're going to have to go back to spawn, keep going past, and continuing to go straight, you'll find this roundabout that you originally found. And now there are going to be soldiers here, and you're just going to give this soldier your key card, and he will let you through, and you'll continue to level 11. Now with level 10 is the Wii Field, and once you spawn, there'll be 2 sides of the path. One will have fences and one will not. You want to go the direction that has fences. And once you get far enough down the path, you'll eventually see a farmhouse and a barn. Once you arrive at the farmhouse and barn, you're going to go out behind the house, And on one of the crates by the pumpkin, you will find a level 5 Mega Card. Now you're going to want to head over to the barn. And once inside, you're going to open the other door. But it's going to act like an airlock to load the next part of the map. Now this might lag your device because it's loading in a huge part of a huge section of map. Just head to the 3 windmills in the sky and go activate them. Once you activate the last windmill, then you'll be able to head over to the city over here. Now, level 11 can be beaten in 2 different ways. One to get to level 12, one to get to level 13. To get to level 12, you're going to want to go to the left, head down this street, past the first intersection, the second intersection, but once you hit the third intersection, you want to go right. And you want to keep on going straight until you see this orange building with those white glowing doors. And then you just want to head inside, and you'll be up inside this office, and you just want to go to this window right here in the left corner. To get to level 13, you're going to want to go... Okay. You just calm down. 13, what you're going to want to do is go to the right of spawn and head down until you get to the first intersection. Then you want to turn left, and at the very end of the street, there will be an entrance to a hotel. But there are a bunch of soldiers blocking the way. And there's also an enemy helicopter that attacked me earlier. No! There we go. Once you get here, then you can just enter the portal and head to level 13. Now, level 12 is a very different type of level, and it is called the Matrix, and it is hard to see. But what you want to do is try and find the arrow on the ground, but this note here helps, because the arrow is kind of hard to see, but it is right here by the note, and so you want to go off in the direction that the arrow would be pointing, which is in the direction of the note. Just want to keep on following it straight, and eventually you will find another arrow on the floor. Right there. And you want to follow it, and then you see this other arrow, and it will take you behind a wall and over to a computer. And on the computer there are 2 buttons. Clicking one will turn off the lights, the other will open the door to the exit portal. Now we just head down to the end of the hallway. Now level 13 is the Infinite Apartments, and it's got a very annoying soundtrack. I'm just going to turn it off for now. But what you want to do in order, you want to get down to the bottom floor. You start on this 3rd floor, so you want to get to the bottom floor where the lobby is. Now, if you look down these hallways and you see a vent on the wall, the back wall, right near the top, in the center of the hallway, that indicates a staircase. Get down to the floor below. Once you get down to the next floor, you want to go down this hallway, and then turn to the left. And then make a right at the next intersection, and keep going straight, because you see the vent is on the back wall over there. Once you get down, you just want to go down this hallway to the door, and open it. Stay behind this yellow line, it prevents you from being pushed out of the map. Once in the hallway, you want to go behind the desk, and take this key. Then you want to head back up to the 3rd floor. Now, once back at the spawn, you're going to want to head down this dark hallway, and turn to the right, then go around this corner, and the rooms unlocked will be right, the first door on the left. Just go to the door, then unlock it with the key. And you want to click this closet, click to open the vent. Level 14 is the Crimson Forest. You're in a hospital that's losing power, so you have to go out to the power shed. First, you want to go behind this welcome desk and pick up this key. It's so you can open up the shed. Follow this path until you get to the first intersection, and then want to go right. Continue following the path, and once you get to this corner, don't turn it and just keep on going straight. And don't stop once you find the path again, and just keep on going straight until you eventually find the power shed. Now, it's not going to be perfectly straight. This is just a good way to find it. Then go up to the door and unlock the shed. And once you're inside, you can't close the door, so just be careful of the entity. What you're going to want to do is click on all three of these levers and then turn on the power. Then you want to head back to the hospital. Then you're going to want to take this metal door right by the spawn point. And then you'll see this welcome desk is open. It was closed down and had metal gates in the way. You're going to want to go inside and click on the mouse. And it will open a portal. Level 15 is the futuristic halls, and it's themed around Star Wars. So there are different levels of key cards, and they have the Imperial symbol on them. But you don't need to hold out the key card. You can just have it in your inventory, and then the doors that it opens will be unlocked for you. You also want to take the tablet, because it will be a map of the entire ship. Now, the color indicates what color or what level of key card you need to open it, and the key card will be colored accordingly. So the bridge is red to need Admiral access, the gray is the regular trooper, the blue is the captain's level, and security is yellow, so the commander. So the places you can find the captain's key card are in the storage, the med bay, the most common place for the key card to be, although this is like the first time it's not been in this room, but it will be right here. Cafeteria, and again, we got very unlucky, but it would be either on the floor right here, or it would be on the bench right here, in one of the barracks rooms. So well, here's where one of the commander level keycards would be. Because they can also spawn in the barracks, the hangar, the cafeteria, or the barracks. So yes, here's where the keycard in the security would be. So now you could spawn the TIE Fighter, and once you get in, you'll see that's where level 16 is. It's marked in about 19,000 studs away. Or once you get the commander level keycard, you can head over to security. And once inside, this is the only spawn, and it's also guaranteed where the Admiral keycard is. And also, for fun, there's also security cameras where you can also click on these buttons, and it will switch between different spots on the ship. And also, just click on the name tag to get out. Now that we have the Admiral keycard, we can head over to the bridge and head up in the elevator. And then you want to head it over to the main area, and this first booth on the left you want to sit in, and it will download some map data, and you'll need your tablet in order to use it. It will start uploading some tablet data, and then the location of level 17 will pop up on your scanner. And now both planets are randomly placed, but now you have the option of flying to either to level 16 or level 17. Here's the cutscene. Now, level 16 is a unique level because there are 2 sub-levels in it that you need to complete in order to make it to the next level. But first you're going to want to go over to the computer and go through some dialogue. And now you can travel to either of the 2 files. The first file is an insane asylum, and what you're going to want to do is, when you spawn, head to the left, and head through this door, and climb up to the second floor, which is identical copy to the first. Then you're going to want to head all the way down the hall and around all the corners. And you'll find a key here. You're going to walk over it and pick it up. And head all the way back downstairs. And you're going to unlock the door. And you don't want to look at the zombies, or they will start to hurt you. And touching them will instantly kill you. But you're going to find the first code right here. And mine is 2154. And enter the code. 2154. And once you get the correct code, it will print the key card. You can take it, and you can scan both the scanners. It will be green once you scan the right one. And now you got to do the same for the other file. A mountain range. And there'll be a bunker. Now, the mesh on this bridge is a little weird, so if you can't move, just jump. And you'll just jump over whatever weird obstacle there is. A little finicky, so I have to jump. I'm going to head into this trolley and teleport to the top. Then you want to try and click around until you click this green button. It'll be in about the center of your screen. And then once it's open, you can enter the bunker. And you're going to want to go to each of these doors and click the green button. Open them. And keep on heading straight until you get to this hallway right here. Then you're going to want to turn to the left. And then open the door. And take this door here on the right. And once through, you're going to go around the corner, up the stairs, and to the right, and up these stairs, and then down the ladder. And at the end of this little section here is the code. I'm going to enter the code. 2744. It'll print the second key card. Now I scan the second scanner, and the portal opens. Now, level 17 is a cargo ship. Now, there are 4 ways to beat this level. One to get to level 2, which is obviously a way you don't want to take. One to get to level 18, 19, and 20. You're going to want to leave this room. In fact, this is how you get to all the levels. You're going to want to head down this tunnel. And now, in order to beat level 2, if you really wanted to, or just to help avoid, don't touch that pipe. But if you were to keep on going straight, and take the last door on the left, and sleep on this bottom mattress here on the left bunk bed, it will take you to level 18. But if instead you were going to take this path right here to the pipe, but instead take this door here on the right, and open it, you'll enter the cafeteria, and if you head to the door at the other end of the hallway, heading to the very back of this closet will take you to level 19. If you want to go all the way to level 20, you can head all the way to the very top and go to the top of the deck. But if the boat doesn't load and you get glitched, then don't worry, you'll respawn. And once the entire lower section of the boat gets flooded, you will no longer be able to access it or respawn down there, below deck. But the ship is still sinking, so you better hurry. So in order to get to level 20, you want to go to these stairs along the side of the ship, and go up them, both sets, and then take these black stairs and keep on going straight, and then go up these sets of stairs, and then you want to go to the right, and go up these set of black stairs, turn around, and go all the way to the other side of the ship, and go up these black stairs, and now you're on the highest deck, and instead you're going to go to the left, and go around with the railing, and keep going past this doorway, And now you'll see this wooden board over here. You're going to want to go up, and now you're on the very top of the ship. You're going to go along the crane. But be careful, do not fall on the crates, or you will fall through. But you're going to want to land on these wooden boards. And go all the way to the very end. And this will take you to level 20. Level 18 has 3 different maps that it could be, because this is called childhood memories. So there's either a house map, which we got, there's a school map, and there's a store map. I'm going to show you how to beat all 3 of them. Okay, so, the house map, you spawn in this room, and what you're going to want to do is first come out into this room here, and go up these stairs up into the attic. Then over here by the wall, you'll find a key by this cobweb. Pick it up, and then over in this room behind the cobweb, under the bed, you'll find a hammer. Pick that up as well. Now, you want to go all the way down the stairs, all the way to the bottom floor, and go over to the fridge. By the juice, if you interact with it, the fridge will become transparent. You can come all the way down. So what you want to do is now go over to this shelf, interact with it, and then you can walk through it. Then you'll need to use this hammer to break all the wood away, and then use the key to open the door. And then the portal's right here. So, to beat the school, you're going to want to turn towards the cafeteria doors here with the office on your left. You're going to head over and turn down the left hallway. And head all the way to the locker bay. You're going to turn right and head into the first bathroom. And over by the sinks, there'll be a key. Pick it up, and then head back over to the office. Once back here in the lobby by the office, just keep on going and over to these stairs. Doesn't matter if you go up or down, but what does matter is once you go to the edge of the stairs, you're going to go to the left, go around the corner, head to the end of the hall, and then turn left again. Now on the upper section, at the very end here, there will be a door, and you can go over to it and open it up. To defeat the store, it's very simple. There is no tricks or nothing to get. You just have to find this pallet fort along this pillar. Head behind the pillar over to these, I don't know, shelving units, and head over to this ladder, and then crawl up, and then just climb up the beds. Then, get inside the pillar, and go through this black hallway to the portal. So level 19 is the attic, and it's a very small level, but there is a random entity that likes to teleport to different locations of the level, and it makes it difficult. But you're going to want to head, so when you spawn, you'll have these 3 doors here. You want to go to this door over here. Oh, we found the entity already. If we wait long enough, and he will just go away. Look at that! Magic! So then we just want to keep on going through. Hopefully not finding the entity. And once we get to the very end, you'll find this hammer. You want to take it. And now, once we're at the spawn, you're going to go to the opposite door over here. And then go to the right and take this door. And the exit's right here. You're going to take the hammer and use it by clicking on it. But if you're too tall, then you might have to crouch down. Level 20 is the warehouse, with a very annoying contractor to turn off. But there are, again, 4 different ways you can beat this. 3 different ways you can beat this level. So there is 2 ways are guaranteed. 1 way is a gamble. I'm going to show you how to, what the different ways there are, but there's a way to get to level 22, 1 to get to level 9, and 1 to get to level 21. To get to level 21, first you're going to want to go outside by these trucks, and over at the very front of them, there will be a key. Stand over it and pick it up, and you're going to want to head back over to the tunnel, the big area where it says tunnel access. You're going to go to the right, and go around the corner and take the second door on your right, and once you find this door, at the end, you're going to unlock it, and that portal will take you to 21. We're going to go through the tunnel and go to the left, there'll be this exit door here. If you go through it, there is a 50% chance that you will go to level 9 and a 50% chance you will go to level 22. So it's a gamble, and I don't gamble. Going past the door to level 21, and then instead at this intersection go to the right, you'll find an old section of the warehouse. And going up this set of stairs, if I can get up the stairs, you will find this door, and it will take you to level 9. There is, I don't know why you would want to go to level 9, but that's how you get there. So, level 21 is called numbered doors. And there are 4 doors with 4 hallways behind them. And they're consisting out of different sections. They're all themed around different levels that we've played yet. We've played, so this first one is, there's one for level 0, level 13, level 5, and level 3. Each with a normal version, a destroyed version, and a blocked version. But over time, the hallways start to fade and disappear. And if you stand in them, well, once they've finished, then it will kill you and restart you at the beginning. But after a little bit, it will choose another random hallway to, or another random section to then, become. Now, in these, hallways, there are doors, and some of them are numbered. Don't go through the number ones. They'll go to the level corresponding on them. But in the case of it being level 105, he'll take it to level 0 instead. Now it shows the exact same one. Once we got destroyed the normal, then destroyed the normal version of level 3. All in a row. And now once you get to the very end, there'll be a door. You head through it. Then it will take you to this another room with a door, and behind it is the... Level 22 is called Parking Lot. And it's just one big parking lot in the middle of a void. Now, there's, the way to beat it is by getting to one of the corners. 3 of the corners have elevators, the remaining one does not, and 2 of the elevators don't work, so you just have to get lucky which one you choose. Now, there are 3 different entities around the map that are crying, but it's just a trick. Do not go up to them, or they will start chasing you around. Oh look, there's one right there. But, regardless, if you're very careful and don't go near them, still, after 5 minutes being in the level, they'll just wake up on their own. And once you wake up one, they all wake up. So, just be careful. Here's one of the edges of the map. We're just gonna have to, one in the corner we go to is the exit. But look, we found the elevator! And it's the right one! Let's go, I got it on my first try! But, if you, just as a side note, if you ever are running from the entities, you can just go in one of these lockers, and they'll stop chasing you. And then they'll start going to one of their many, waypoints. But, once they wake up, they have a huge scanning distance to find you. So just wait you'll have to wait in the locker for quite a bit of time. Just click on this, and we'll head to level 23. So level 23 is the Petrified Garden, and it's once you spawn in, you're going to notice you have a hunger bar that's going to start dropping quite quickly. So basically, in this level, you just have to survive for 3 days and not starve. There are berry bushes around where you can collect or eat berries in order to survive. There is a cabin. If you were to start at spawn, I'll have an image on screen, but you'll start at the blue circle at spawn and just follow the white path, the green circle where the cabin is, and that cabin will let you sleep the nights away a lot faster. But you do run the risk of starving quicker, whereas if you stay in these valleys, there are a lot of berry bushes where you can eat berries. But you could go around collecting berries, because if you use F instead, then you can collect the berries and eat later. So now that we have a decent amount of berries, I'm going to make sure my hunger bar is full. And look, we survived 1 day. If you at any point starve, then your day counter will reset. But the second you get to 3 days, then the thing is unlocked, so you don't have to worry. Now, there is some wolves at some part of the map, so just be very careful. They do come out at nighttime. Just be very careful that because if you go off too far to one of the edge of the map, you might run into some wolves. Oh look, here's the cabin. Most of the times I struggle to find it. You just head on inside and go to sleep here. Look, it seems to be setting. It sets quite fast. Like, even without the cabin, it still won't take that long. Then we can go back to sleep. And now the exit has opened. Oh, it should be this tunnel right here. So over there is spawn somewhere. So on the image, at the blue circle, instead of following the white line, just immediately go to the left. So when you spawn and you're looking at the alt page, just at this bush, just turn to the left completely in this direction between these two trees. That one and that one. And now you want to take the left tunnel that goes lower. And then at this first intersection, you want to go to the right. And then now at this intersection, here's where the rocks were and blocking the exit. But now, since we survived it long enough, they opened. You just go to the edge, and right on in. So this level is space level. So we are on the moon in the back room, which is actually made of plastic. So over here you can talk to Joe, or instead you can head out. So this is a phenomenon where meteors often fall to the surface of the moon, and so this alarm happens every time. If you see an oxygen bar at the very bottom of the screen. So if you were to go outside, then your oxygen would drop, and after 5 seconds, you just suffocate with no oxygen. But if you were to put on the spacesuit, you constantly are losing oxygen at a steady rate, but you can actually go outside. But if you were to take off your helmet inside, you would regain your oxygen. But obviously, taking off your helmet is the same as not having the suit at all, so keep your helmet on. You actually won't lose oxygen for quality of the game. Right. The lever to the exit portal is broken and needs some new parts. There is a mine to the west where you can mine the parts needed. The only thing is there is really dangerous and no one wants to go into it. You will need to collect 6 iron and 3 components. If you get the parts needed, then I will tell you the portal code to leave. Take off our helmet now. And now we gotta make our long trek down this tunnel. And then jump in here. The mine is actually filled with oxygen, so you don't have to worry about suffocating. Up here in this upper section of the mine, there is 4 pieces of iron which regenerate. You can go and mine them. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I'm not mistaken, the components are shared, as far as I know. Close enough. Get mining through here. We'll start the event under here, down here. But yeah, going deeper in will cause more fog. But there is an entity down here. Up the audio volume, so I can actually hear it. But here is what a component looks like. There are 3 pieces down here. Uh-oh. There is the entity coming right for me. The monster does go away after a little bit, but he will return, so you want to be as quick as possible. Find it. There we go. Get the frick out of here before the guy spawns again. The elevator to come down. Put on the helmet. And head back out. And I'll sit back over to the guy. Good. Now take this to the machine inside the room that Joe took you to, and put them in. It will make a new lever. Now the code on the portal to level 3796. Now let's just replace this. Three, 7, 9, 6. Pull the lever. There we go. Level 25, the arcade, or out of order. Basically, in this level, there are 3 different mini games that you can play. You have to beat all of them in order to escape. So if you were at spawn and head to that, look at that exit door down there, that's where you're going to be depositing all of your coins, but if you turn to the right, then you'll find these 4 ticket machines. In order to open the specific doors, to get to 2 of the games, you're going to have to use coins. You start with 3 coins, but you can exchange tickets for coins. And in order to get more tickets, you can use these ticket machines to try and win some. I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay. We got an extra ticket there. When we got an extra ticket. When we got 8 extra tickets. When we got 7 extra tickets. Now we're doing it 27. Do that a few more times. Here we got some tickets. 3, 6. You can exchange 1 coin for 3 tickets if you ever run out, because it costs tickets to play games, or you can exchange 10 tickets for 2 coins. So don't exchange them all just in case you need them. It's also better, the more people you can play with, the more tickets and coins you'll start with, just as backups. Now, I'm going to go over and try and find the first game. It's going to be Space Invaders. But these are all these games have knockoff names, so they don't get copyrighted. But all these machines look rusty, but the one that plays the game in each room looks brand new and has the name pasted on it, so it's easy to actually find it. Here we go. Here's the first one. And so Invaders from Space, or Space Invaders, cost 3 tickets each time you play. Basically, you use W and A, or A and D to move side to side, or mobile, you have the buttons. And that's what happens. Basically, you have to shoot the enemies without being shot. And every time you kill one, it gets faster. And so you can use space or the shoot button, depending on what device you're on. Please, can I hit? Perspective's on. No! No! Dang it! There we go! I got it! There, now we got the Space Invaders token. Now, the next one is this way. You can unlock this door for 3 coins. Now we gotta find the second game, which is basically Pac-Man, but instead it's called Hungry Little Ball. Guys, just wait. But yeah, basically all you have to do is eat enough tokens to get all the points. Just flip the board. And there we go. That one wasn't easy. Got quite a lot of tickets. There it is. We got Frogger, or Get Froggy to the Pond. Costs 1 coin to play. Oh, this is expensive. Yes, but you use the arrows move, and you just want to avoid the cars, can't be in the pond. You can't fall in this big water, but the big lake, and you just cross with the bridge, and you have to get into all 5 ponds. No. There we go. One of the ponds is full. That was very close. Quickly. No! This is one of the hardest games in the entire... Like, one of the hardest video game, I think. Faster! You're so slow. Okay. Oh no! We did it! Let's go! Yes. Okay. That was so difficult. Come down this door where it has the exit sign. Open up. You can speak to John if you don't understand, or you can just enter all your tokens. Once you insert your tokens, open the door, and the portal's right there. So, level 26 is otherworldly, and in other news, it's just a house. It's very, very dark, and so you definitely need your flashlight for this. There are smilers around, and they can open doors, but there are also other entities that can hurt you. So basically, alone, neither can do anything, but together they are a deadly duo. But yeah, the small ones that look like they're from the second level, those are the ones that can open doors. The ones with arms actually hurt you, like right here. This one can't hurt you, but its friend can. Basically, your goal is to find the to open as many doors as you can, and one of them will take you to the next level. First. Don't you dare. This is really dark. Go up to the next floor. Okay. Can't. No, I can't. That room's off. This side of the house is all of us. But, in other news, these sides of the house are perfect mirrors of each other. No, that's not it. Okay. That's even worse. Huh. We managed to avoid that. They aren't perfect. Okay, that would have been a perfect spot to be the exit. No, I didn't. That's it. Oh, thank you for closing the door behind you. Yeah, he's just... Okay. Oh, thank you. Close the door for me. Okay, so this is level 27, the Bunker Springs, and is just a place to rest and wait for the next level. We just have to wait 36 seconds, and then the portal will open. You can go swimming around here, and your friends will join you. Or some random people you've never seen before. So, basically what you have to do is go up to this castle, and you want to go to this back tower right over there. You see the guy that just poked his head through the window? We're going to go up and talk to him. Oh, you're really close. You need to stay. Oh, war horn. Oh no! Do you hear that? That's the enemy attacking. If you defeat them, I will show you the exit. Go to the armory, grab a weapon. Okay, well, we gotta go and do as he says. Basically, your job is to kill the commander before he kills the knight, or you will lose. These guys are just in the way. Where's the commander? Oh no, he's going up. Oh no, he killed the knight. The blue knight has died, and therefore you have lost. Oh. There we go! We did it! Good job! You beat them! Now head to the marker in the sky. Now this is where the dangerous part comes into play. You see these rocks out here? Touch them, there's a chance they blow up because they're very volatile. Look, the portal is just down here. Now we're on the island. And you get a map and a compass. Head to the mining town and head through the mountains to the beach. P.S. You will need to use a raft to find the exit. Watch out for the sharks. This map shows you the exit is off to the side. It's a little shaky. Then there are sharks, and then it shows you where the exit is. This compass will point you in the exact direction you have to go. So instead of going all the way around, you could just go over the mountains. Now what we want to do is try and find a raft. Oh look, we found one. What we want to do is just walk into the water and drop in. It's gonna be weird. It will it will start to tip one direction. It may not be the direction you want. Just have to pick it up and try it again. There we go. I think it worked this time. You'll see this plank right here. You can sit on it and then you can drive the raft. Now to make sure you're careful, because every time a shark hits it, it loses a quarter of its health and the max speed drops by a quarter. Uh-oh. I think a shark hit us. It's the piece of island that the rope's by. Get out! Oh! Don't you dare get on land. There's the portal. Level 30 is called Shifted Beyond Reality. And I just recently changed it. The bridges have a different system. But, if you If you stand on the board too long, its weight will increase, and if the weight increases too much, then the board will snap. And then it will eventually replace itself. The more people in the game, the more the boards can withstand to make it possible. You just don't... And then over time, the amount in which the boards sag, or the weight increases by, is faster and faster. So it becomes crucial that you get across them very fast. You also want to watch out for the squids, because they will fly down and try and, like, mind control you, and they'll basically latch onto your head, and you have to throw them off as quickly as possible. Where are those squids? There's one. If you fall on... I need to get to the house. Won't follow me in the house. There we go, we're safe in the house. Now, you have to actually get to each of these houses. The first two houses will give you the first and second half to the bridge code, and the third house is where you hit the bridge code, and then it will unlock the last bridge to get to the exit. Turn it on. Open up the computer. Go to start. Have to search up, so type in code. Secret code. The first half is 353. You have to remember 353. So just hit escape in order to close the computer. Hit the house, they're gonna start coming after us again. Okay, yeah, that was quick. That was quick. Keep moving, but the second you stop moving, then that's when danger. Okay, code 623. There we go. We're safe. Turn it on. Boot up the computer. And search either code or search terminal. Now I have to input the code. 35323. Code has been verified. Run sudo bridge open. Accepted, so now we can get out of this. We can go over to the bridge, which is now whatever you want to call it. They're right after us. Yeah, that's fast now. Get down the slide as quickly as possible. Well, I hope you did like today's video, and I know it's getting quite long. We only were able to get to level 30 today, but I will be releasing another video soon, going over the rest of the levels, and also doing the free play levels. So, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye!